Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Healing Insights with your girl Kitty G333. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all had a great week. And if you're going out this weekend, be safe. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this reading. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button if this message resonates. And again, if this message does not apply to you, please don't try and make it fit. I encourage you to use your pendulum if you to find out if this video is for you. You can simply say, I ask my higher self, I ask the divine creator, absent of my ego, for truth and clarity, is this reading for me? All right, that way, y'all, that's how I choose my videos. That's how I choose the readers who I listen to. Okay, I let God choose. I don't listen to everything. Okay, I don't listen to everyone. That's how there's a lot of confusion in the collective, because y'all listening to things that don't apply and you're trying to make it fit, and you're wondering why there's so much chaos in your life. Is because the message wasn't for you. You were in your ego. Okay. All right, the first card out is the Elephant with Justice. Okay, so we're entering into a time where an age of Aquarius, where the last 5,000 years, the last cycle that we've been in, has been a lot of masculine energy, right? And there has been a lot of truth being covered up. There has been a lot of injustices that have taken place in the collective lives. And so for some of you, you are here in the collective in order to help bring justice, okay, to a situation. You are here to bring some sort of truth. You're here to speak truth. For some of you, this is you seeking the truth, okay? For some of you, all right, a profession where you get to right wrongs, okay? Especially if you are developing your skills as we're moving into the age of Aquarius, where, you know, even, here's the thing, and I know some people are not going to agree with me. If you go through the criminal justice course, they talk about new virtual reality, technology, and neural links. And the reason why they're doing that is to get to the truth, okay? The truth of the situation, in order for the wrongs to be righted. Because a lot of you have contracts, sacred contracts in your Akashic records that need to be fulfilled. And some of you, a lot of you, are being blocked or being hindered because something has occurred, or someone has blocked you, okay? Has done something low vibrational. An injustice has been done in order to keep you from being successful, in order to keep you from moving forward, in order to keep you, all right, from having a new beginning. And so this is what this elephant here is about, okay? And elephants have long memories. They remember, okay? So this could be even something that has taken place in the past, or in a past life, if you are someone who believes in reincarnation. For some of you, spending time in meditation, near the sea, near the ocean, near a lake, near a pond, meditating, reflecting, okay? She has someone looking down, watching over her. For some of you, you're going to find that you, towards the end, I recognize this reading, some of you have been assigned as watchers, okay? You're a part of the collective of watchers who make sure, I'm not going to say who makes sure, but how can I put this? When something has been done illegally, like take for instance someone being framed or set up or lied on, the watchers are here to help make sure that the truth comes out and the right people go to jail, or they face some sort of consequence for their actions. All right. A lot of innocent people have been locked up, have been framed, you know, their voice stripped away, not given a chance to speak, not given a chance, all right, to do anything in order to, you know, help themselves. So for some of you, you know, you are a watcher. That is your role this lifetime, in order to be able to help bring justice to the collective. So things that, you know, people could get away with in the past, that's not going to be the case anymore, okay? Why? I told you why. This has to do with the Akashic records. This has to do with your sacred contracts, okay? There being infinite possibilities, the world, okay? So justice right now is being served in the world, okay? Justice is helping out close out karmic cycle, karmic contracts, right? Because there's infinite possibilities for a new beginning for the collective, right? Treasure Island. All right, there is a lot of people in the collective who are about to have a new beginning, okay? Trust, all right? Freedom, about to be freed, all right? Because there have been, y'all know what it is. If y'all read my book, all right? Y'all know what's happening, what's going to be taking place, all right? Because for some of you, the reason why they did this is because they knew about your treasure island. They knew about your inheritance. They knew about something. This could be for some of you, you have financial treasures. You have love, okay, as a form of a treasure, right? For some of you, you have contracts, that star seed, star energy, right? Treasure island can be anything. But just remember, with infinite possibilities and a new beginning, you know, Beaver spirit here, this also talks about dreams, having many dreams, okay? So for some of you, you could be having dreams of a masculine, all right? Actually, I'm not going to go that route. I see it's a little bit different. The yang energy is masculine, which is action. To the masculine is the one who takes some sort of action, all right? So justice is here in order for you to have this new beginning, all right? And the Seven of Cups, you may have a lot of different opportunities, right? But there's something here when the Beaver spirit shows up. It talks about being mindful of where you plant your trees, where you plant your seeds, right? Where you build your home, okay? Because you have beavers who like to eat away at the dam. You know, they build their nest in, you know, beaver dams. However, they may take away and they tear down, they eat away the, you know, trees. And so it leaves the roots, it leaves the trees weakened, right? So you have to be mindful as you move forward on this new beginning, where you go, all right, to pursue these new dreams, where you plant your roots, okay? Because there's also deception in the mix. There's deception in the mix, okay? For some of you, there's a masculine. You got maybe up to 7 masculines, okay? Watching you, interested, okay? But it could be there's some sort of deception here too, right? So take your time. The Knight of Pentacles, it talks about someone in the collective with the reputation of being reliable, being able to get results. You have a reputation of being able to get results, but you take your time, all right? Slow and steady wins the race. And so this is what the Seven of Cups here is cautioning you, is to take your time, right? There could have been a group of people, up to 7 false offerings, okay? That masculines, I could be talking to a masculine or a feminine in the collective, whoever's watching this video, all right? But it could be up to 7 people who took action against you, all right? But this is your reputation, right? You're a leader, okay? And if reliable. Now, for some of you, this is you have up to 7 people wanting to offer you something, okay? But be mindful, because with those offers, there could be some sort of hidden deception. So you want to make sure you read the fine print. If there are deals coming in, if there's opportunities, okay? Just be mindful, okay? For some of you, because there were some masculines who was determined to take action against you, right? This is why you're getting this new beginning. This is why you're in this energy of the freedom card, right? Trust, freedom is yours. Trust that this treasure island is going to be yours. But just be mindful what cup you drink from, okay? And where you place your roots, right? Check the trees, check the roots, right? Make sure you know what's in the cup before taking the offering. But this is why they want to offer this to you. This is why there's 7 cups out here. Okay, is because this is your energy. You get results. You're reliable. Steady results. Okay, steady results. You could be an air sign. You could be 44. You could be life path 7. You could be 31. Life path 4. Life path 9. Life path 1. Life path 3. You could be born on the 12th. You could be born on the 1st, the 9th, or the 7th. Okay, or you could be born on the 31st. For some of you, you may be spending a lot of time thinking about something, or there's someone here in the collective that is thinking about you, okay? For some of you, you want to be mindful what cup you drink out of, okay, or what cup you, how can I put this? You select. I lost my train of thought there for a second. For some of you, this is building blocks. For some of you, this is taking the steps in order to build towards something, right? There's better times ahead. You're moving forward with the stork energy here, 6 of Swords. So for some of you, this is a new home and hearth, all right? But you're moving forward, all right? And the change in the wind. Thinking about moving forward. Thinking about infinity, where you can... Infinity, when you talk about 44 and 8, is an infinite number, right? So something that goes on and on and on and on, right? This change in the wind, for some of you, this is a tower. For some of you, this tower had to happen in order for you to be able to move forward, in order for you to be able to get this home, all right, or relocate with this 3 of Cups energy, okay? Celebration, soul groups, all right? Some of you are moving towards your soul groups, okay? You're being freed from something. Some sort of justice is being served, all right? I'm doing this reading, y'all, and I have a headache, so just bear with me. Like I said, watchers, observing, okay? For some of you, you're observing your soul group. You're going to be celebrating wherever you decide to relocate to, wherever you decide to move to, wherever you decide to place your roots, or whatever this situation is for you, okay? After you're freed from some sort of injustice that you experience in the world, all right, you're going to be celebrating, okay? For some of you, you belong to a group of watchers. You're going to be joining a group of watchers, okay? Why? Because you're clairvoyant. You have a deeper knowing, okay? You have this gift. You're wise beyond your years, right? You're very intuitive, and you just know. You don't know how you know, but you know. For some of you, you know how you know, but for some of you, you just have this deeper knowing, all right? You're at peace, okay? You're going to be at peace moving forward here, going the distance, pursuing your goals, reaching your objectives. You're going to make it to the finish line in this new community, okay? The thing that you have to learn is how to be in the now. Be here now, right? So don't be focused on the past. What happened in the past happened in the past. Once you have been freed from this and cleared, don't keep looking back. You need to be in the present moment. And don't look too far forward, right? You can plan, but live in the moment. This card is about living in the moment, because living in the moment is healing, okay? It's mending something. Being in the present moment is mending. It's healing something in you, in the collective, in your family, right? Truth be told, a new life is for you, okay? I'm going to close this reading out here. Thank you for joining me. Y'all have a safe weekend. I will see y'all on Monday. I love y'all, collective.